it all starts here. I don't know what I'm going to put on the whole right side of my screen. I guess y'all will find out before I do, but today, this is the start of an era. We're going to be going from 0 trophies all the way to 10k. Completely free to play. Not spending any money on this game. I've done it before, but I want to chronicle the whole thing this time around. And since we are going to be making a full run from 0 to 10k, why not name myself Forrest Gump for this run? So here we go. I guess I can upgrade my musketeer, but went through the training camp. Didn't have any sound. I definitely would have recorded that part if I had sound, but I figured out what was causing me to not have sound, and now it's fixed. So with that in mind, we have 3 gold. Can't even upgrade my arrows. Let's begin. So Spartan Hydra, and he has a monk banner. Huh. I do hear that there's a lot of bots, especially down here at the low trophy ranges, even up at the high trophy ranges. Like when I play Trophy Road, it's just kind of like that. But yeah, I mean, the bots at this range are not exactly threatening. I can kind of just do whatever I want. Just throw a giant up at the front and just sort of wreck shop. Put archers there just because, and yeah, this is where we're gonna be at. There we go. So what I mostly want to do, the reason why I'm starting this now is because I really want to unlock that little thing that's been going on with like there's a bunch of free rewards during Christmas time. I don't know how long they last, but I absolutely want to cash in on that because I get a free evolved furnace, and even though that has seen a lot of nerfs, I still think it would be very, very nice if I could get my hands on that. So just gonna counter his giant pretty easily here. His mini Shmeka is going to kill my giant, but yeah. How many hits am I even gonna get here? 1 mini P.E.K.K.A hit. Minions probably won't finish it off, but that is all good. Okay, he's gonna arrows that so I can go for archers, but yeah, first video on a new channel. Figured I would just start a little venture, why not? But alright, Clutch Kirby. Come on, man. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. My tower can take out all of those minions. And I will just put a musketeer here. And probably just put minions on top of it. Came down a little late, but it's fine. So, yeah, musketeer, gonna... Okay. Not gonna finish off the archer in 1 hit, but... Giant got a lot of damage in. Will the musketeer finish it? Not quite, but... I could just go for a knight for the mini P.E.K.K.A here. He's gonna do that. So I could just kind of do whatever with my archers and then just go for another giant. Just kind of play brainlessly, as brainlessly as humanly possible. And yeah, he's just gonna fireball my tower. So it is officially over. The giant and the archers are going to take it down. So there we go. That game lasted considerably longer than the first one, but such is life, especially at this trophy range. I really hope that I can unlock those rewards sooner than later, just because like I don't want to spend too much of my time on Clash. But we could go for... I like the stab goblins just because they're like an early swarm card to get my hands on. I don't know when... Okay, I'll unlock skeletons in the bone pit, but okay, I actually got a lot of gold. Yeah, let's upgrade that. I can go ahead and take out archers in favor of stab goblins, because I got a lot of cards to level them up. So yeah, level 4 stab goblins, we'll go with that just for the time being. And let's just continue. Okay. I got like epic music going on for this one. Interesting. Didn't get the giant in my first hand, so I can't just play super brainlessly. Didn't even get it for my 5th card either, or my 6th. but I can just cycle a couple of things. That is a lot of arrow value, I realize. Really go for it. I guess we'll find out. That knight is kind of just going to eat the brunt of it. But yeah, giant was my last card in cycle, so yeah, that's even still, you know, it's just going to get completely mauled. And yeah, that's game over in 40 or 50 seconds rather. Pretty good timing, I will say. So, all right. I don't actually know when I get to the next arena. I might just do like one episode per arena if I can make that work out. But another important free-to-play thing to note is the daily shop. I only have 3 cards in there right now, but that number will increase as time goes on. Level 4 giant is going to be good as well. I just realized I leveled up. Oops. But Gemma Potente, assuming that's supposed to be French. You're next. Alright, giant at the bridge, just because I can do whatever the hell I want. He's going to go for a muskie in the other lane, so I guess we just sort of finish him at this point. Won't use any more elixir. If you put something down, I've got stab gobs, but yeah, that's going to target the mini P.E.K.K.A, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, either way, game's over. This is probably the shortest one yet. That was 36 seconds. Alright, pretty good. So, yep, this is early Clash, and I gotta say, I'm enjoying it a bunch. Yeah, so we got our first little magic chest here. Don't know what all I got, although I do think I unlocked Spear Gobs. Spear Gobs are good, but I just probably am not going to use them just yet, because there aren't any air cards outside of minions, and then I have my Musketeer for that. So, alright, let's actually get this. We got a bunch of good cards actually out of that, so that is very good. Upgrade my Princess Tower. My Spear Gobs actually got an insane amount of cards to them, so that's level 5 now. Goblin Cage, Goblin Hut, probably not going to use either of those. But yeah, I mean, Spear Gobs, I'm not really using my Knight right now, so I can just toss in my Spear Goblins for that. Much higher level anyway. So, on we go to the next arena. And alright, didn't really get the greatest of starting hands. He says good luck. Good luck, brother. Alright. Just making sure my giant can get in front to tank here, but yep. Couple hits in the mini P.E.K.K.A and that will go down. Pretty good. Just drop in some Spear Gobs. I should finish off that Knight pretty quick. And yep, that's game again in another 45 seconds. Wow. Honestly, I forgot how fun early Clash is. It's been a very long time since I played it. You know what, I'm just going to cut that. I hope I remember to cut that. Alright, FIFA is up next. Battle Healer in the banner. Wonder what we've got here. Let's just go Giant at the bridge again. You don't have to think at this trophy range. If he fireballs, he's a god, though. Okay. So, got ourselves our minions. This is going to be the first time the giant actually goes down before the tower. Alright, we'll go for Spear Gobs here and a mini P.E.K.K.A. He activates my King Tower. We could just go for Stab Goblins here. Mini P.E.K.K.A is alive, but we definitely are not going to win on the first push. But the second push, still up in the air. I'm probably going to go... Alright, that is a lot of arrows value. I don't mind taking a couple shots from that. And yeah, the spear gobs can just sort of take out whatever. Drop in some minions, just hard overcommit, because why not? Misses the fireball. We are so up that actually probably isn't game just yet, but I can throw in a mini P.E.K.K.A right here. He's going to throw out a Desperate Arrows, but sorry FIFA, the game is not actually over yet. Wow, good play by him. I can just arrow those. This is going to be the first game that actually goes to double elixir, which is quite interesting. Because most of these have just ended before the 2-minute mark, but... Okay, so... Yeah, we'll just cycle the entire deck, and that giant will die. And mine will take us down. Love to see that. The giant actually dies, but pretty good showing, all things considered. So, first game that actually lasted a little bit longer. Well on our way to the next arena. Unlock magic items and all that in the bone pit, but yeah. Okay, Barbarian Bowl is when we unlock the Evo slot, so yeah, I don't actually know when I get access to those rewards. I'd love to know before too long. He says, good luck, FIDA. We went from FIFA to FIDA, love that. Okay, I'm not pulling my giant, so I'm just gonna drop that on down. And yeah, so I could just put a giant in the left lane. He started mostly in the right, but it is all good because he has overcommitted pretty hard. One arrow, and that tower is gone. If I have to cycle my whole deck again, then that's fine. Although Spear Gobs should be able to finish this, right? Okay, maybe not. We'll go for the minions. But that Musketeer will take it out. Yeah, Goblins came down a little late, but that's fine. At this point, he's got quite a bit to worry about. Minion's gonna get a couple shots. We'll go for a giant. And then Spear Gobs. Just to put more pressure on him. And giant gets the last hit. Alright. Big dub. Just kind of playing the exact same way over and over and over until we reach the bone pit. So, yep, just kind of throwing crowns away into nothingness. Because you don't unlock the Pass Royale until King level 7, actually, which means I should probably be upgrading my Goblin Hut. Oh well. So, we'll go Spear Gobs there. Go for a giant up front. Did actually pull it this time around. He went for Stab Gobs, but I've got a Musketeer. And that should be that tower down. That giant is going to die just on the spot, and yeah, now we just have a horde of goblins rushing him. He misses his fireball. No scope Usopp is dead in the first minute of the game. Love to see that, as always. And oh, okay, we unlocked this, a welcome gift. We got 500 gold, pretty good, pretty good. But yeah. We get the Pass Royale at 7. Huh. I don't actually know when we unlock some of this other stuff, but for the time being, go back into my collection. I have a lot, actually not a lot of goblin huts, but I have a good few. So we will just level that up, get to level 4. Pretty good showing for the first episode. We actually got a lot out of that, which is good for me. Because this will get me some XP. This will get me some XP. Just have to make it to 50, and we're already at 16. Archers. And yeah, looks like that's all we got for now. But yeah, 244. I think we're only like 2-ish battles away from the next arena. So that will be pretty good. I guess we'll just start spear goblins in the back. Good luck, brother. I'll go musketeer. You know, that's probably a bot. I'm saying good luck to a bot, but hey, you know, gotta spread the love. Anyway, so yeah, that goblin brawler will do honestly a pretty good amount of damage, but yeah, we kind of just have his tower here, so. Although that giant is going to die before he reaches the tower, but we have just an absolute horde. If he's got arrows, yeah, he does arrow some of the ones in the back, but yeah, I think it's too late. Like, there you go, just the mini packet and the musketeer popping off as usual. So at this point, we are one more battle away from the Bone Pit arena. So pretty good. Can I upgrade anything? Not yet. But that's alright. We can just keep on going. And here we are. That is a freaky looking goblin giant. Okay. Go for our giants, of course, at the bridge. Go for musketeer a little bit behind it to snipe that goblin hut. Musketeer will finish that off, but I'll put a mini P.E.K.K.A in front. He's going to go for a giant on that side, but I've got stab goblins for that. And now at this point, it's kind of just chalked again. So, yep, there we go. It's got a bomber, but I will not be using that card. Probably. But Slim Duelist has been defeated. And now we have reached the Bone Pit. Pretty cool. Rejoice, you have unlocked magic items, which means pretty much just this whole tab. And, oh, they actually gave me some wild cards. Pretty cool. Okay, so I can do that and upgrade. I'll upgrade my spear goblins a bit. I've got 13 more, but I probably want to use these rares. Probably just to level up my giant as much as I can. So, fortunately, we've got plenty of gold to do all of that. That's going to level me up to level 5. Pretty good. Replenish some gold, get some magic items. We actually got a bunch of knight cards out of that, so Tower Princess, of course, got to get that to level 4. And we unlocked the skeletons out of that, which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to upgrade my knight a little bit. And level 5. So we're still a ways off from the next arena. Or from the next level, rather. Definitely a ways off from the next arena, but we can just sort of upgrade our skeletons as we see fit. Just throw away wild cards of the giant, why not? And okay, collection, please. There we go. Level 3 skeletons. Not going to toss them in just yet, especially because we can't get them before, but yeah. Take a quick little survey. Let's go. Sure. Excitement, fast-paced, and intense gameplay. Is there something like destruction, blowing things up, and causing mayhem? Oh my. Okay, nothing about game balance, so I guess we'll just go with that. Most looking forward to doing just, sure, mastering a specific strategy or deck. And we got a good few lucky drops out of that, so pretty good. The bomber, got 38 bombers, pretty good, all things considered. What else we're getting? Upgrade our arrows a bit. And yeah, I mean, the bomber, this will just get us a lot of XP. Will it get us to the next level? Probably not, actually. It's going to give me 10. 68 out of 80. So yeah, we don't quite get there in this video, but there we go. Pretty solid start to the run. So with that being said, that's going to wrap up, and I'll see y'all later.